I dipped them in their hot chocolate, and they really enjoyed it.
What was the moment where you were with the guys and you showed them something that maybe that they hadn't seen before?
Really all night. They just like they didn't know things were like this, and how people how they just act around here, how they carry themselves, so polite and everything of that sort. And just last night, went with a couple of guys to Felix, the restaurant, and they had gumbo for the first time, jambalaya and etouffee, and like for them to never have that, it was just mind blowing because that's something we take for granted to eat all the time here.
Make you proud?
Yeah, they really loved it. Didn't disappoint them. We had to wait maybe like 45 minutes, but they were all happy and it was like it was worth the wait.
Is it fun for you to be the tour guide for these guys down here?
Yes, sir. It is, but sometimes you don't know the question and everything. So they actually, I just kind of put my phone to the side and do a little research. But for the most part of it, yeah, it's been a fun experience for me just showing them around.
Can you describe what that meeting was like with Coach Elliott, that first meeting you had in your coach's office back in Jennings?
Coach E, well, the first time he came, it was other schools there. At first we was all in the room, and he wasn't really saying much. But then we all went one-on-one, and he just he just didn't really say much, but he gave us a perspective of the program and told us that Clemson sells itself. He never have to say much about the program, and that I should come check it out, and if I do, I'll love it. And that's exactly what happened.
Is there anything about Clemson that kind of reminds you of home, that reminds you of Jennings?
Yes, sir. Just people, how close-knit people are, and just how things are ran around there, and it just reminds me of home.
How about the ticket request? Who's handling that for you, and how many do you think's coming now that we're getting close?
Well, I looked at it yesterday. I think it closed yesterday at 9, so I looked at it. I had like 23 people coming, and so everyone's going to be there. Everyone's going to be at the game cheering me on. I just can't wait.
What's it going to be like for you to walk out on that Superdome turf Monday? You know, knowing you're getting ready to play so close to home in that stadium.
It's just going to be a surreal experience. It really hasn't dawned on me yet how big of a deal it is, but I think later after it's over, I'll really realize how big it was and just the impact I had, the impact that I can have on the game, and just the things of that sort, and just what everybody's watching me and me being from here just makes it, just put the cherry on top.
Was Clemson the last school to offer you?
Yes, sir.
So you had all these other great offers, and they kind of, what was it about Coach Elliott or the school or the program that made you decide, okay, I'm going to take a visit, I'm going to check this out, and you had all these other schools already on you?
Well, I was looking for like a balanced offense, a good program, a program that do it the right way, and that constantly recruit good players because you always want to put yourself, you're going to play with the best, and just they push you to be better. And just Clemson coming in at that time and me not knowing what I wanted to do, just kind of shed light on the situation. But I mean, I took my visits from there and I just really liked it, and it was the best option for me.
How did Davos sell your grandmother? He met with her.
Yes, sir.
How did he?
He sold her honestly by just being himself, just doing the normal things he do, just talking with her, engaging in the conversation with her, and just being a genuine person he is. She really loved that. She could tell that he was being genuine. He wasn't just put on the front just because he was there, and she liked that.
How much do you think about this kind of almost being like a second beginning for you, just because of the fact that it's your first college football playoff game and it's your first time to kind of set up on a massive stage like this?
Try not to think about how big of the stage it is. Just kind of honing on the little things I have to do. Not really put everything in perspective right now, but later in time I'll get to do that. And just right now, just focus on the little things.
Has it been easier to break in, not being just handed, you're the guy, here's the ball, but kind of being part of a group of backs that you all get a bunch of carries?
Yes, sir. That most definitely helped me out because they really give me advice, and there's not that much pressure on me. There's pressure on the whole group as a whole and like one unit. And when they think of us, they think of like just a group of backs, and that's really helped me for my freshman year. Each of us being able to do things differently than the other, and some doing things better than the other has really helped me. And that they really like just took me under their wings and just showed me, took me under their wings and just showed me the things to do. And all the credit goes to them, because without them, most of the players I wouldn't know, just things of that sort, they really helped me out this season.
What did coming down here to compete in that Nike Open do for you in terms of recruiting and other people kind of getting to know who you were?
The Nike Open, it really sprung my recruiting process. After the Nike Open, I was on my way home. Tennessee coach called and extended me an offer, and from there it just took off, and the rest was history.
Did you go down there with with that goal in mind to kind of put your name on the map and maybe kind of compete against some of the better players?
Yes, sir, most definitely. I went out there with the intention of just showing people who I were. Cause before that, I'd never been to a camp of that sort, and I just wanted to go out there and show my abilities and just put my name out there. That way I could play football at the next level.
What'd you do when you were home recently, right? What'd you do when you were at home?
I came home. My grandma made me crawfish etouffee. I had that with fried catfish. Then for Christmas, I had gumbo. I went to Dallas, had me a surf and turf. I mean, I just hit all the regular spots. Ate Popeyes like 3 times. I mean, I just hit all the regular spots. Just my dad was just so mad because I was eating so much, but I mean, I had to get it all in. And he just like, you keep eating this much when you come down here, you can stay up there and stuff like that. Just joking with me. But I mean, when I go down there, I eat away.
They don't have a Popeyes in Clemson, do they?
No, sir. No one close.
Your parents send food home with you when you go?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They sent frozen food with me. They sent some shrimp stew with me. I mean, but I ate that in within a week, so it doesn't really help.
What is your favorite? When you come home, what's the first thing you want?
Well, it depends on what time of year it is. I mean, when it's cold like it was, definitely want gumbo.
Yeah.
But when it's nice and sunny outside, I need some crawfish etouffee and side of fried catfish.
What was the experience like getting to Clemson and kind of having to earn your spot? And kind of, you had a really strong camp, right? So was that what was that experience like coming up and showing that you were capable of doing that?
When I got to Clemson, I mean, nobody knew who I were. I was just a new kid, late recruit. I didn't really know the recruits well. So me getting there was just I was just trying to sell them on me, I guess. Just trying to fit in. But once I really just got past that, which is being myself, things really start working out for me. And just once fall camp hit, just us hitting it off on the field and off the field, and me just creating that bond with my coaches, just being coachable, being able to listen to the things they tell me and be able to fix that, really helped me out.
Travis, not a lot of teams can run at Alabama and get that. I mean, do you take that as a challenge? Do you like that challenge of going up against a team that not many teams have ever run well against?
Yes, sir. Most definitely. I watched a lot of LSU and Alabama games, and for a couple of years, I mean, Leonard couldn't get over 100. Really didn't do much. Kind of ruined the Heisman campaign, but for a running back, that's what you want to go against, because nothing is given, everything is earned. So if you do have that good game against Bama, everyone knows that you earned it and that it wasn't given to you. And I mean, for a running back, that's every running back's challenge.
When you look at their defense, what's maybe the most challenging part of their defense?
In the trenches, their defensive line, then their backers are really great. I mean, looking at Bama, the whole defense is a challenge. Honestly, they're all great athletes, great players. I mean, it's going to be a hard-fought game, and you have to bring it every play.
What did you think from Mac Wilson, number 30 on Alabama?
Mac Wilson. Well, I have one story about Mac Wilson. I was watching the game last year versus Texas A&M, and on kickoff, I think he knocked the guy's tooth out. So, I mean, that definitely tells you a lot about Mac Wilson. and that he's going to bring it every play. So I just better keep my head on the swivel and be able to take the blows.
What's it like going against hard hitters like that? Like you said, that knocked 2,000. Is that something you want to go to prove yourself against, or is you kind of like to avoid those guys?
I mean, as a running back, you want to play against those guys, but as a running back, you gotta know how to get away from those guys and knowing to take the blow and knowing to give the blow and just knowing to avoid it at all times. But that's for me to have to go watch film and check on. But just like from a competitive standpoint, I mean, I definitely want to go against these guys. And I mean, it's going to be a great challenge if I can earn every yard I get, and I just can't wait.
You friends with any of the Louisiana guys in Alabama's team? You friends with any of the Louisiana guys in Alabama's team?
No, sir, not really. I know a bunch of them.
What was your reaction at home when you were watching and Hunter made that game-winning catch last year? 'Cause you hadn't talked to Clemson at that point. So when Hunter made that catch, what was your reaction?
I was just happy for him, happy for the team, the program, because like they haven't like won a championship before that in so many years. And Bama, they did every year, so we're kind of happy to see something different and just how the game ended. It was a great game, and just happy for Hunter. And once I met him, I mean, I see now why he made that catch and why Deshaun threw him that ball.
You mentioned watching LSU Alabama games growing up. Was LSU a school that you watched all the time while you were growing up?
Yes, sir. I think my senior year, I went to like 5 home games during the recruiting process.
Well, I mean, you're kind of stunned when you're watching. You see like Leonard Fournette of all people can't get anything going against that offense, against that defense.
Yes, sir. Most definitely, I was stunned by it, but then once I got to college, I mean, you kind of just learn a lot more about the game and the offenses that people run. Some teams won't work against Bama. Some teams you may have a little wiggle room. But you try to make the best out of every opportunity.
Do you think what you guys have will work against Bama?
We'll have to wait to see.
You think you could be a D1 basketball player?
I did in high school. So I got here and I seen people like T. Higgins, 6'3", point guard, same position I played. Same thing I do. I mean, just them being that tall and be able to move like I can move. It's crazy.
Did Alabama recruit you at all?
Yes, sir. They extended me an offer.
What did you think about them in the recruiting process?
I first got the Alabama offer. I was excited, very excited. Then I just really wanted to just weigh all my options. And then once I had committed to Texas A&M, like everything else kind of slowed down. And once I decommitted, they kind of recruited me again. But they had like I think 2 backs committed there, so it was really a place I was looking at.
I heard Nick Saban has like a automatic door opener that you were pretty fond of.
It's pretty cool just to see he has that. I mean, I think it had just to woo the recruits, honestly.
So Travis, have you watched the last 2 years games in full? Just watched them, the last 2 Alabama games.
Yes, sir.
What were as you watch it, I know that they've been heavy on Deshaun, obviously, and the passing game has been where you guys have had the most success. But when you watch those games, are you dreaming about, hey, I'm looking forward to being the guy when we play Alabama next time? Being the guy, because not a lot of guys run effectively against Alabama. Just wondering how you think about that challenge.
It's a great challenge for me and a great challenge for the other guys too. All of us backs is a great challenge, and I mean we're gonna have to earn every yard we get against Bama, and that just makes it even more sweet. Just puts the cherry on top. Just being able to say that you did it against Bama, because you can look at the past years and you haven't seen many people just run on Bama effectively, and for us to just go in there and just have that challenge of doing that. It's a great challenge for us, and we accept it.
Given the injuries that linebackers suffered this year, do you see a difference in that group in some of those past games that you watched from home?
So I watched a couple of games, but just seeing a difference, no sir, not really. I mean, they go down, feel like they just got another guy coming in, not good, it's not good, better. But I mean, just them having the depth they have at that position, every position. I mean, that's why the Alabama, that's why they've been successful over the years. just having next man up mentality just makes him special.
Hey, so how much do you kind of know about Christian Miller, Florida State, and 24 Terrell Lewis that have really been out almost all season? So what have you seen from them individually as players this year?
Just watching film, you kind of see them in there. I mean, they might not get as many reps as the other guys, but they definitely have the tenacity, have the want to, the will to. I mean, whoever's in is going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge to get your eyes on any of them. So, I mean, we're just ready for the challenge.
How do you think Jennings shaped you, like who you are? How did that make you?
I mean, Jennings is kind of like the old saying, it takes a community to raise a child. I feel like everyone had a part in me becoming who I am and all the things that I faced throughout my time there. Really shaped me into the person I am, showed me things that show me examples of successful people that I want to be like, and show me examples of people I didn't want to be like. So I mean, that kind of really just put the perspective for me. And then when I started traveling, I realized there was more than Jennings, and it really just helped me.
Last question.
Realizing there's more than Jennings, did that have anything to do with you, like going so far away from home, and was it just a matter of wanting to kind of?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It kind of was just me going away, just going to a different place, just wanting to visit somewhere or be somewhere for the next 4 or 3 years different than what I was used to, and just going to challenge myself to be different.